Hello, guys. Welcome to Omar Sport Talk. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Guys, you already know this is the end of the group. So today's talk is just gonna be group G and the H. Reaction to the first match of the World Cup. So, guys, let's start with Group G. Group G. Group G includes Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon, and Serbia. So we can start with the match that played. We can go and start with Group G. We're gonna start with Swiss and Cameroon. Swiss and Cameroon, they played a great match against each other. Both teams wanted to bring the best of the best, and both teams played well. But I felt like Cameroon had more chances, had some opportunities to make some goals, but they wasn't clinical in front of goal. But as far as pace wise, they had a lot of pace in that team that can do damage to any opponent. But Cameroon didn't deliver when they were supposed to deliver, because Switzerland know what they were playing and what they wanted to do and how they wanted to play. So that really made a difference. And Switzerland, hold Cameroon the whole first half. Cameroon wanted to play their game, but Switzerland was on them as well too. Didn't let them to play how they wanted to play, even though Cameroon had more pace and they did have the chances, but they just couldn't deliver in front of goal. When it mattered the most, they didn't deliver it, and they went on. First half ended and second half came. Both teams were still playing the same style, and Switzerland started getting a little dangerous, and Switzerland played their game how they wanted to play, and Cameroon fell for that. Switzerland played what they wanted to play, and just Cameroon came and really did damage. The first goal was by a he was born in Cameroon, but had Switzerland and scored a goal. And he didn't celebrate when he scored, because at the end of the day, that is his national team, but his national team didn't want it to let him play in the team. So Cameroon lost the match by a born Cameroon. The guy was born in Cameroon, but had a Swiss nationality and played for Swiss. And this thing I found out by someone very important to me, who was telling me that the guy who scored the goal against Cameroon, he was born in Cameroon, but just had a Swiss nationality. And the fact that he went to his home-born country and asked them he wants to play football and he wants to play with their nationality, and they rejected him. And then on top of that, I don't know if it's a true story or not, but on top of that, the people, they was asking money from the guy, and the guy got a Swiss nationality and played for the Swiss, and we'll see what happened. You see, this is what I say about karma. When you do something terrible, it always will come back to you. And and I believe that for sure that happened. So, and this match, the guy played his match and Swish won, and now Swish, is in a good moment. Swish got the points they needed to get, and Cameroon lost the match. Cameroon had plenty of chance, plenty of opportunity, but they didn't take advantage of it. So, with that said, let's go to Group H. Group H, Uruguay versus South Korea, and Ghana versus Portugal. So the match against Uruguay and South Korea, honestly, there's not much to say about the match other than that just both teams wanted to win. Both teams played their game. Both teams put the hard work and dedication in the match. Both teams wanted to win, but both teams defended well. South Korea had very good chances of scoring, but they couldn't call in front of goal. Same thing as Uruguay. Uruguay had some chances that they could have finished, Players like Valverde, Luis Suarez, Cavani, and so forth and so forth, And the Uruguayan team, so Uruguayan have a good squad. It's not like they don't have a decent squad to beat South Korea, but South Korea hold their end of the bargain as well too. And South Korea have good players that are playing in Europe. I forgot the guy's name is something Chang. He plays in Tottenham. That's a good player, and he had some few chances too to score against Uruguay. But it was a good game. On top of all that, both teams played their heart out, and and that's just football. Sometimes you play good and it could end up just 0-0, but an entertainment match. With that said, in this, South Korea did their thing, and we can go to the next match is Portugal and Ghana, Group H. Portugal played a decent match against Ghana. Portugal didn't play a good first half for me. I feel like this Portuguese team have plenty of talent to actually beat Ghana. They do have tremendous talent in that team. It's not like they don't. And half of that team plays in Europe and in the Portuguese league too. So this team was full of talent. They have major key players who play in Europe, like Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes. One plays in Manchester City, the other one playing United. And Cristiano Ronaldo, you have Joao Felix, you have Rafael Leao, all these players. You have Ruben. You have good defenders and good midfielders. So I don't understand how that you couldn't play a good game against this team, against Ghana. Ghana itself, they have a talent. Don't doubt that they don't. I mean, they're an African team. Ghana always shows up in the World Cup for me. Like, out of all the African teams, that play, Ghana always play the good games against good teams. Ghana always shows up when it matters the most, and they did show that, because they hold the game to where they wanted. They play the game to where they wanted. All the goals didn't came in the second half. which one when they gave Cristiano Ronaldo a penalty, which for me, honestly, it wasn't a penalty. It's a soft penalty. But against VAR, they always call those type of fouls. So no matter what you say, that first goal came. That's when the game opened up a little bit, and after that, Ghana came back and scored a tie. And I thought, Ghana, hey, they're gonna come down. They're gonna play their game style, but the lack of experience kind of caused them to sort of lose the game because of the lack of experience. If you had experienced players in that team, you probably would have slowed it down and had Portugal players, they are the ones that need to win, and you guys are the underdog, and they could have, put the game where they wanted it to be if they had an experience and the team, much, the lack of experience. So Portugal scored the second goal by Joao Felix, beautiful pass, and the third goal, substitute Rafael Leao is the one who scored that third goal, I believe. And then Portugal thought the match was over. Started making some changes, took out some key players, Cristiano Ronaldo and other key players for Portugal, and you can see the tension in Cristiano.